are on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Automotive, episode 12. Today we have Marc180sx, and for some reason in the title it says 190sx.
It's a good start.
It's the new S13.5. We have Zach Baldy and we have Adam Reed from Living 4x4 on. Welcome, boys.
What's going on?
How are we all? We good?
Yeah, not bad.
Hello, chat. Hope you're all doing well.
Let's crack in. Fantastic, man.
Oh,
Everybody.
seems like Zach is lagging a little bit.
Zach is lagging. Not
That's
just
all
a little
good.
bit.
I thought that was
Classic.
me.
Every week someone seems to have like a bit of internet trouble. That is fine. So you want to tell us a bit about yourself real quick, about your channel, yourself and all that stuff, and then we'll jump into talking some dribble.
Cars in the driveway to sort of appeal to the average person that wants to get into the hobby of cars or four-wheel drives or whatever. I decided to start the channel, and I didn't really, not my intention to start channel, just everyone around me said just film what you do, people will love it. And it seemed to have just taken off, especially with the Ls1 patrol build. That sort of skyrocketed.
Yeah.
The channel in the last 6 months, 7 months I've been doing it. And it's been amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, awesome, dude. That's what I saw on your channel. Pretty much the Ls1 patrol like took off and like blew the.
I actually started it with this thing behind me.
Yeah.
RX-7,
The
and
FD.
but that's still in the works, of course.
So, how did you get your hands onto that? Because that thing looks beat.
Yeah.
I was talking to the guy for about a year because I've wanted it, and he had 7 of them, and this is Australian delivered. It's black, so it's rare as hell. And I kept hounding him for it, and then he reached out to me and said, "Do you want to buy it?" And I said, "Yep." And I was there with the trailer the next day. And it's been my dream car ever since I was a very little kid, man. Like literally since I was a little kid. Toretto's FD, and I said one day I'm going to have my own, and I have one. So
That's wicked.
That's so cool.
I've got all my dream cars except for an NSX, so I'm pretty happy.
You'll probably have one of those in your driveway soon.
Soon, got to get an NA1, but people want $100,000 for an NA auto bloody NSX, like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane.
Looks like a Ferrari, that's why. Nah.
Lambo.
Oh god. How much did the FD set you back? If you don't mind.
Go for it, man. So the shell itself was $10,000. I got the engine for 3, and it's pretty much all there. So $13,000 I'm in for it.
Damn. That's...
It'll probably be worth about 50, 60 when it's finished, hopefully. It's just it'll just be a driver's car. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I want to make around 270 kilowatt Bridgeport, all that stuff. So it'll be a fun little car.
Damn,
That's sick.
That's like the cheapest FD anyone will ever get, probably.
Yeah, man.
Just
I didn't want to say it was the cheapest FD because there's going to be someone out there that said I got one for $1,000 in 2002.
Yeah.
But it was quite cheap for what it is, and being Australian delivered and its rarity, I jumped on it pretty quick.
Yeah.
So.
I haven't looked at the prices for them, but they are a sick car, and I don't know how much they're going for at the moment in Australia, at least. So. Ooh.
And because I'm in all the FD pages on Facebook, and people are selling like bog stock low K cars for 65, 70K, and they're selling for that.
Wow.
Crazy.
They would have gone up over COVID as well.
Oh shit, everything I freaking have has gone up, man. My 180, 32, VLs, my VL out there's just I paid $1,000 for it.
The VL, eh? Man, you have so many cars. How do you fit them all in that like one driveway? Like,
well, I've got some on the lawn out there, and I've got some in the driveway. The GU sort of rounds up the pack at the back, and then the rest, the nice ones in the garage.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun, man. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm only 24, and I've had nearly 40 cars, so
That's crazy.
What?
So much fun. Good hobby.
Right.
Love the variety. Like I've got got the muscle cars, got the XR Falcon with the 351 in it. I've got the VL with doing the LS turbo build, so that's going to be 1,000 horsepower. I've got the 180 behind me, which is a cruiser, and the FD, and then got the LS GU just to sort of mince all the tracks. So.
God, that's so cool. So
much.
you started? Did you start your channel with like the FD and then like drifting and all that stuff, or?
Yeah, so I initially wanted to just cover the FD build, and I'll do all the Keep It Read events, and then every event I entered got cancelled because of the stupid virus.
Yep.
And yeah, decided to. I actually got the LSGU the week before lockdown happened, so I sort of built the channel over the last 3-4 weeks
Yeah, sick.
over lockdown, and then yeah, it just started. It just sort of snowballed from there. It was bizarre. I was so overwhelmed with the support, and it was just crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah.
Damn. So like, you got lucky as with like just getting the Ls1 patrol before like COVID, because then you have content to do. Because if you're doing just drifting, you wouldn't have had like anything, really.
So much crap here to cover, like so many cars to build, but then getting parts was hard. You know, everyone was doing click and collect.
Yeah.
You know, even just getting like a gasket, you know, for the LS, getting a thermostat, you know, it just makes it harder. Going to Bunnings and getting cutting wheels so I can, you know, cut stuff and fabricate stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And like I picked that LS Patrol up for $5,000 and engineered as well. And the owner before me paid 25 for it. So I thought that was a good deal in itself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you bought it with the Ls1 in it already?
I bought it completely engineered, everything LS off a mate of mine. And it's been engineered for the last 10 years, 2012, 8 years, sorry. And
wow.
I bought it because he suspected the gearbox was broken, and it turns out he just installed a clutch sleeve on the wrong way, and it was engaged the entire time. So I had a white GU before, RD28, and I sold that and put the money into the red car here, and the red car owes me about $1,300 as it is, the LS Patrol.
Yeah, right.
It's silly. It's silly.
That's amazing.
Much fun. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Like I'm coming from an RD28 that had about 3 kilowatts, an LS that makes 290 horsepower. It's silly.
Yeah,
it's making more power than my Skyline.
What? Yeah, but
and it weighs 2.5 tons, so it doesn't move very fast, but it just feels
very true. Yeah, it's got an extra ton.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Are you gonna get it tuned?
If I pan the camera, we'll probably be able to see it. Over there.
Oh, there's a 180.
Oh, beautiful.
No, listen, the 32's and under the cover next to it.
Yeah.
RB25 32. So.
Oh god.
You got all the toys, mate.
And fun and games, man.
Yeah.
That's it. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's. I don't know. How do you get a patrol that cheap and do all that stuff that cheap? It's just pretty crazy.
It was completely unintended, man. Like I don't know if you know, I started to actually convert my white Patrol to LS when I blew the RD in it. And as I went to order the Mux adapter kit, my mate just literally rang me out of nowhere and said, "Come and get this piece of shit before I lose my mind or change my mind." And I went there with the trailer, got it, brought it home, and I got it running and driving in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Box out, clutch replaced, new rear main seal, all that stuff. Yeah, it was a bloody mission, but I did it all on my own on my back in the driveway. I did my back twice because not LS, a TD gearbox weighs like 300 kilo with oil in it still. It was all worth it in the end. It was all worth it in the end.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm just looking up petrol prices at the moment. You're struggling to get one standard for $5,000 that needs work.
Yeah.
I don't understand. That's crazy.
It's insane. It's just the people you know and the connections, man. Like it's all about word of mouth.
Well, yeah, it really is about word of mouth. Yeah, you go, Adam.
Patrol's like one of those cars that are going back up as well. So if you want one, now you probably need to get in. Well, not right now. Maybe wait a little bit after COVID.
Where they drop back down a little bit.
But even like GQs are just gone through the roof in price. You know,
one of the days that you could get like a $2,000 GQ that was half decent. Like that that doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist, especially in the JDM world. That's just I bought S13 turbos for $500. I bought a 33 GDST $1,500. It's just times have changed.
Good investments.
Well, I was even GDST. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I brought a 33 GDST and then I put all the running gear in my 32. So I stripped it.
Wow.
You guys hear me?
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
wicked. Far out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, nah. So, yeah, times have just changed. Whole car market's just so different now.
Yeah, I was even
That's
looking.
crazy.
I was even looking up AUs the other day, and I was like,
Oh.
"What the hell? Why?
My mate-
Why are these
my
worth
mate-
money?"
My mate offered me a AU. I think it's a V8 Windsor, the Fairlane.
Yeah.
And he wants $100 for it, and I'm gonna probably buy it and turn it into a skid car and just clamp the rear brakes and blow it up.
Oh, I honestly wouldn't even mind a V8 AU.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
gonna lie.
Thank you.
I was gonna pull the
Alright.
Windsor out and chuck it in my 1968 XR and just put an injected motor in it for a laugh, but
Yeah, right.
The slowest pieces of garbage in the
Oh,
history.
they are
They are
horrible.
great burnout cars.
Horrible.
Yeah,
my
no,
one
but
Come with
used
a
a
factory
Lexus.
warranty, you're sweet.
That sound cool though.
Yeah.
though.
One used a Lexus that weighed the same as a whale would walk that thing.
legit, 100%.
But yeah,
Oh.
No, that's crazy.
Just real quick, I just want to say sorry to all the Mezzarino fans about no video on yesterday. I was going to be getting like a custom drawer set up and making it myself and doing all that stuff, like you know in the videos. But obviously Bunnings has run out of stock of 12mm plywood for some reason, which is
Really?
pretty-
oh
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was literally trying to like click and collect everywhere. Like, obviously, it's good now. We can go into store. I haven't been yet, but yeah. So that's the reason why. And if you're wondering what next week's videos be, it will probably be getting the new tires because I just ordered some mud tires. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
What other new
I'm sorry.
restrictions down there at the moment with COVID?
It's very different now, which is good.
Yep.
25k. You can't go more than 25k's.
Yeah.
You can't have a gathering of more than 10 people.
Mm-hmm. I did
Outside.
see at one point that
Outside, yeah.
police are now using drones to track people going over 25k's away from their house.
I don't think that actually happened.
Yeah, it was like a little test.
No,
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I
Yeah.
saw an article somewhere, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Who knows?
Yeah, BS.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I went out on Friday night, like even before they did the ease of restrictions, and I went to That's a Lot of Donuts in Epping, which is a donut place everyone goes to. I kid you not, there's over 1,000 people there and just JDM cars everywhere, and this is still in curfew. Oh, not curfew. This is still in like lockdown.
Yeah.
And there's like 7 cop cars there, and they didn't do anything. They just sat there and just sort of scared everyone off.
Yeah, right. That's weird.
Just yeah. Now everyone's just back out like it never even happened. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Far out.
it's insane. Like, because no shops or anything are open. Like, I walked into Super Cheap for the first time today in
Yeah.
like months because you couldn't walk in. You had to order online. It was like strange.
Literally
That's
sucked,
crazy.
hey?
Yeah. Amazing.
And
It's
like, I'm
never-
gonna after this go have dinner with some mates. Haven't done that for
Well,
4 or
don't do
5
that.
months.
That's a bit weird. You can't do that.
Still got to put your mask on.
Oh.
though.
Yeah.
Even dining out. Dining out is just like, yeah, weird. Like, Yeah.
Just forget that we can do it now.
It kind of feels weird.
Ooh.
even walking into Vic Roads today.
You might.
Yeah, walking into Vic Roads today, it was just like, everyone looked dead, but like, oh, sorry, man. Hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can hear you now.
we
Yeah,
got you now.
It just cut out. For a
Sorry, I'm in Mill Park, so internet is like third world down here, but
second. Classic.
yeah. Yeah, like I went to Vic Roads today, and yeah, it was just like everyone looked dead.
Yeah,
Everyone
right.
just looked dead, but like everyone was like, the line was out the door on the road. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, I suppose because they'd have to do the social distancing, wouldn't they? And that place
yeah.
is like jam packed.
I think it's a limit of 20 people indoors. Some businesses.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, the line was out in the street, and there was just people everywhere.
You should have seen. We have a 24-hour Kmart like near my house, and at 12 o'clock there was literally a line out the door down the road. Like, how do you need to go to Kmart?
Mate, there was people
That
there.
bad.
There was people at my local Spotlight at midnight. I was like, why do you need to be at Spotlight that time? Well, the car park was like full, and Spotlight car parks are massive.
What
It
do you-
baffles me. Baffles me,
It's
honestly.
insane.
Why do you need to
Wait,
go
wait,
to
wait.
Kmart?
What? Spotlight was open.
on the night that the restrictions got lifted a fair bit.
Yeah.
So they lifted at 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday. So at 12 a.m. on Wednesday, everything can be open. So then they opened at
Yeah.
midnight, and it was like people like queuing up, waiting to get into Spotlight and Kmart. And
Crazy.
it was so weird.
Yeah, so weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was actually supposed to go to a pub at midnight, but I got sick and had to get a COVID test, and I couldn't go.
COVID.
Ooh.
Got the old COVID.
Mm.
But we all know that came back negative, so it's all good.
Yes,
Oh.
it's negative.
Going to see your friends.
I do live in an area where there
But I
hasn't been
hope
any
so.
cases for like over a month, so
Yeah. I've been
I highly doubt that it would have been like. I was like, "There's no way," but you have to follow the rules. So
Did you have to get a test, Mark, for work or anything?
The swab went so far up my nose, I almost convulsed. And they shoved the same bloody swab that went in my mouth down the back of my nose.
Oh.
It was disgusting. So I just got a
Yeah.
nose full of saliva.
It's the same swab.
Yeah. And I did a drive-through one, so my missus was in the seat next to me, and she copped it.
Oh,
She looked into my
gosh.
eyes and just saw my eyes just dripping of water. I've just gone, nah, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah,
It
it's
sucked.
it's not nice.
Oh, that sounds so bad.
Dude.
Oh my
That's why
god.
people are reluctant to get tested, because it's just really invasive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like literally one swab like in your mouth and up both nostrils.
Yeah. You don't realise your nose cavity goes so far into your
Well,
skull.
it
and
felt like it was like up here, mate. It was
I thought
like
it hit the top of my cranium, man. Like, it was,
I was like, you are an evil little lady doing this.
you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, imagine the people actually conducting the test. They would be loving it, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I
It's
think
like
they
they're
just
a bit rude.
They're
Maybe
gonna,
we
like-
should test a little bit more.
no, they're definitely
Oh.
over it.
Do you reckon they're like,
They
oh, I
definitely
got a
are.
record today. I got to the end of the swab today on someone. Like,
Oh,
Probably gonna put a
so
salt
funny.
pepper on the end of it and start screwing it into your skull.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
God.
No, like it's if you have to go get one, it's not like horrible. It's
yeah,
pretty quick.
someone in chat just said they got one done today. It's not that bad.
There's different size swabs that they use so sometimes, and like depending on who's doing it, they can go further up.
Yeah.
I think now it's a bit different. Got mine done right at the start, and I think even now they're just doing even just saliva tests with the swab like on your tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It all depends where you go because everyone has different tests. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's like because I haven't even looked at it because I really don't want to do it. But yeah, I've been super lucky. Like I said before the podcast started, I haven't got sick at all over this whole lockdown. Now that I say that, I should touch wood. Like,
Yeah. I was gonna say it's probably really good now. Everyone's being extra, super hygienic. A lot of places are actually carrying around like,
yeah,
it's probably really good. And like for a lot of people haven't got sick this year. Like
Yeah.
I normally get a cold twice or 3 times a year,
yeah, exactly.
and it's been amazing.
It's
Been the best year of my life.
Yeah, yeah,
The flu numbers are down like a lot, and
Yeah.
it's amazing. They say
So
in long
maybe-
term it might suck for us because of our immune system, like relies on germs to create immunity. So we don't have many germs, we can get sick pretty easy. So
yeah.
sort of a win loss.
I don't know. What is Doug eating?
Yeah, what's Doug doing?
he's got a little thing that we got him from, I don't even know what it is. It's like it's made of like pig skin, like dried pig
I
skin.
have to get my dog.
It's like a little stick that's about that long, and he like eats it over the whole time. But the only thing is, it's really weird. It obviously starts at 2 ends, but he only eats one end all the way down, and this end never touch. It's
Oh.
weird.
So
So
he
like,
doesn't just chew it
I
in
don't
the
know.
middle.
I think
Like a
yeah,
normal
I don't know
dog.
where he's dropped it. Look at this. So it's normally
Oh my
about
God.
like that long, right? And he chews it to the point where this end is brand new and this end here is done for. But he loves
Awesome.
them. I think he's
Cool.
on number 2 today. Probably really. And he keeps dropping it, so I'm gonna put him down.
Yeah, true.
Oh my god.
Uh,
What breed is he,
God.
Zach?
He is a miniature dachshund. So
Dachshund, yeah.
he'll only grow to be probably about 6 kilo. and lower than all my cars, which is crazy.
He's got coilers. He's got BC Racings in him.
I don't know, mate. I think he's on. I don't know. He
Nah, there's
could
some
be on
max
bags.
speeding
I don't
rods,
know.
I reckon.
Static.
Some max speeding rod. I don't know. He's pretty low.
Max.
I don't know. He's pretty low. He's doing alright.
Awesome.
So yeah, he'll only grow like a little bit longer, and that's pretty much it. But
Yeah.
we were really trying to get like a long hair, and then he kind of went all wiry. So that means he doesn't drop hair, but
Yeah,
he's just kind of a big fuzzball that we love, and he kind of grew into his name. So good
Doug.
old Doug.
Doug.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That's good. Oh, Dougie. Love him already.
Did you have tickets to that to the Keep It Read event that was supposed to be on like next weekend or the weekend after, the Winton one? Also, your mic just cut out.
It's freaking
Seems to cut out whenever he starts talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
using the missus laptop as well.
Oh, time for an upgrade.
Oh man, I was going to use my PC, but I haven't got an external mic on it.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
all good.
No, I didn't do the keep it rate because I was just going to hold it off until next year.
Yeah.
Just because I kept getting cancelled. Everyone I entered kept getting cancelled.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my! Someone, the Uber delivery guy just.
Huh?
Sorry, there's an Uber delivery guy for my housemate, and I just heard him say my 180 is crazy.
How?
Oh, that's crazy.
How did you even hear
Because the door's like right there. I'm not in my room. I'm in the lounge room.
that? Right.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, drift events. Yeah.
You
So
can
I
see it
booked,
from the street.
I booked it in. The one that was supposed to be in 2 weeks, but it just got cancelled. I got a full refund for it. So now the fight is on for tomorrow to book tickets for the Ritsuri, which is
I didn't know it got cancelled.
yeah, it got cancelled, but they've already booked one for December, I think,
Yeah, right.
or the end of November maybe. Not sure. So yeah, there's gonna be a fight tomorrow.
Awesome.
Buy tickets.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Hurry up. Can't
Which-
wait, man.
probably a good thing though, because I still have a few things to get done on them on the 180.
Can I buy your mate's V8 Falcon thing, whatever it is, for $100 and just go skid it?
Yes, do it.
I was actually just about to message him at the same time. Don't know how to get it up.
Yeah, take it to Heathcote. Take it to Heathcote and bloody blow it up.
Yeah.
102.
Come
100
do,
lights gold.
come do.
Apply
Like,
for 100, and then put the permit fees.
yeah.
Do you think you should? I just found a new engine for your FD, mate.
What is it?
The V8 from the Falcon. What do you reckon?
Oh, that would kill
no, it's
so
an
many
LS.
people's hearts. Yeah, LS it.
Oh yeah,
She's crying. You made her cry.
You have.
Oh, you could annoy so
got a-
many
I've got
people by
another LS
putting
here
that
as well.
Ford V8 in the Patrol too. Oh, mate.
Put the
The
13B for it in the Patrol.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Got the rotaries over there in the background. I can put that in the Patrol.
Yeah.
It'd do so well in the Patrol.
Actually, will not move it. I don't reckon.
No.
No torque. Nothing.
It'd be screaming the whole
Yeah,
time.
imagine that.
Even without, even with the turbo.
Imagine taking it full driving.
What's fuel economy? Oh, that wouldn't work. Like, that legitimately would not work.
I was
No.
actually having a chat to a bloke that has a RX-7 here, and I think his plate is rotating or something like that. Pretty cool plate. He was actually having a chat to me about fuel consumption and stuff like that because I was looking at getting an FD2. And he said at the moment he's roughly averaging around about 200 k's to a tank, and that's about 350 horsepower or something like that. But he said his next goal is going to be going with a sequential and going E85, and he hopes for 450. So I said, what's the range on your FD? Like, what's the predicted range? He said it's about 120 k's to a tank. And I asked him how far
About
away
right.
he lived from the closest E85, and he said about 100 k's.
He needs
So
some
it
jerry
really
cans.
doesn't work out for him.
Buy some
Some jerry cans every time he goes for a drive. He needs
Mhm.
20 litre jerry's with him.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's a tattoo artist, so I think he drives it. He tries to drive it once a week along with these other cars that he has, but even still, then 120
Wow.
k's to a tank.
Yeah, that's pretty
Like
shit.
that is nuts.
Yeah. It's insane.
They're pretty decently sized tanks, aren't they? They're like what 50 or something liters.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I just put my tank in not long ago, and they're actually pretty light as well. They're built really lightweight as well. These things, like they're so different underneath compared to like an S13 or a 33 or something. Like they haven't even got gearbox cross members. They just got one long bar that runs across underneath of it. It's weird.
Yeah, right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They've got like a
I'll
thing.
have a look at the underside of them.
It's called a PPF, a power plant frame. It's just a long bar that runs under the diff and then the gearbox and then holds it all together. It's to keep the weight 50-50.
Oh, cool.
Really weird.
Yeah, right.
That's weird as.
I actually got one sitting inside the car. I can't even get it. It's too heavy, but yeah.
Yeah, right.
Weird.
Yeah, it does too. And everything runs so central. It's so
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. It's all parallel to each other.
Oh, okay.
I guess
did
that's
not
how
know
they
that.
get to keep the actual where you sit really low at the same time too. That's awesome.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And they are so like they're just so distributed as well. And once you start bracing them, they are like unstoppable time attack car. Like they're just insane. They handle so well.
Yeah, I could imagine. Literally, as I look at one on its roof. But I didn't like that. But yeah, no, that's cool.
I hope that's not mine. Jesus.
No, I literally just
Oh,
typed in
God, that's
underside
funny.
of an FD, and there's one upside down in a ditch. It's like, oh, perfect.
That's sick. Oh, jeez. I was
Oh,
supposed to do a drift event with Andrew CKJ.
yeah.
He's a good mate of
Oh,
mine.
yes. Mm-hmm.
You'd know him, Zach. Yeah. He's a really
Yeah,
good
yeah.
friend of mine, and we're going to organise some meets after all this crap's over,
Hell yeah.
and organise and do drifting together because we did an event together. But last time we did an event together, his throttle cable kept jamming on his bonnet, and he ended up wide open every time he went sideways.
Oh, what?
Thing would just sit wide open, and you couldn't understand what was going on.
That's on the
And,
S14,
yeah.
is it?
Yeah, the 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was scary because every time he'd come sideways, the thing would just be wide open on limiter, and I'd be in my NA31,
Yeah.
and he'd just fly past me on limiter, and then he just had to go on the runoff on the side because he couldn't stop the freaking car.
Yeah.
Far
Yeah,
out.
right. Damn.
It was just the freaking bonnet was sitting just a bit too low. It was just rubbing. So if he just hit it with a hammer once, it would have been fine.
Yeah. Damn, that would have
I love that with Andrew. Anything's just like, oh yeah, if it doesn't fit, just clearance it. Just hit it with a hammer. It doesn't matter if
Oh,
it breaks
man.
anything else.
He will make it fit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have the
trick.
utmost respect for him in the way that he does stuff, especially building that 25 at his house and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
props to him. Good job, 100%.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's awesome.
I think we should get him on the
He
podcast.
literally lives around the corner from me too. So
Oh,
Yeah,
Seriously?
perfect.
Damn. Yeah.
tell him to come on.
I'll message him and see what he wants to do.
Okay.
I'm messaging him right now as well.
He'll come on, I reckon. That'd be nice.
Yeah, get him on. He loves that.
Yeah. He seems to be getting
How many subs does he have now? He is close to 20k, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Let's
not
have a quick
sure.
look.
I haven't looked in a while.
I think he's on like that. Have a looky.
Yeah.
13.9.
You're on 13.
He is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, 13.9. Yep.
What are you
I
on?
wish I was on 13. I'm on 6.5, I think.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn
Yep.
you're on more than that.
6.5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's weird how
It's still crazy to think that, man. Like I started
Oh,
the channel
yeah,
8 months
fuck
ago.
Yeah. That's
Mm.
nuts.
Oh, certainly.
8
Yeah,
months,
without a doubt.
6,000 subs. Like, that's literally insane.
Remember that when I got the LS Patrol, the day after I brought it, I went from 500 to 2.5 grand 2,500 the next day.
That's pretty good, bro.
Oh, really?
I woke up and looked at my missus and actually started having a panic attack.
Yeah. Were you like, is this real? Like, what is going
Yeah,
on?
is this real? I said I didn't know people liked LS nuggets that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love them.
Do obviously look at Sam, you know?
Yeah, the whole channel's built off of that LS
Yeah.
Patrol.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I love his car.
I didn't really know it was like that either until like I started talking to like Adam a bit more and like obviously Sam and you as well watching your series. I was like, what is going on? Like,
And like, there's some people with Orbeez that are just pushing like stupid power as well.
yeah.
And it's like, what?
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's why I want to go to see the Saudis, because the Saudis, they are the dumb GQ bloody June cars that they run up the bloody the
Yeah.
sand dune.
Or like
I'd love to see. It's basically just like drag races, but up a tune.
Yeah.
So cool.
And they
That'd
run
be
like
sick.
TB48s, like
Yeah,
TB48, and they
They're
sound like
just-
screw jays.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've just got like massive turbos straight out the bonnet. No,
They don't care.
like they're in the desert and they're driving up the dunes and it gets out of control and they roll going up a dune.
Yeah.
Like,
How do you
what?
roll up a dune?
Because they've
They
got
run the
that
short
much
wheelbase
power.
too.
Yeah. You
One
should-
really cool video I reckon all of you guys should watch. There's a video on VinWiki. I don't know if you watched that. But they talk about the high school car scene in Dubai and how a lot of them, when they're leaving school,
love
have these
VinWiki.
patrols and stuff like that. And they literally, as they're coming out of school, going around roundabouts on two wheels. And the only way to get them back on the proper side safely is by getting someone out the window and forcing their weight down. But yeah, it's just funny. Like, the way that they treat cars over there is completely replaceable. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a massive, big, crazy patrol
Yeah.
or whatever it is. It's nuts. It's so funny.
I'll have to watch that. What is it?
I'll see if I can find it. Have you
It's
watched
crazy.
them before?
Look at the Arab drifting as well.
Yes.
VinWiki.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, VinWiki, yeah.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Ed Bolian, the one that did the Cannonball Run. Also,
not
the
sure.
the quickest time across
Maybe,
America.
but I might have missed it. I don't know.
And he's
I'll
got
see if I can
the
put
he has the valet car company. He rental
Correct, yeah.
valet, yeah. And Tavares is on there too. Tavares is on there a few
I don't
times.
think I have seen it.
Yeah, Adam's been on there a few times. So was that dude in blue. Yeah, a few times. Yeah, really cool.
Actually,
really
yeah,
cool
I've
thing.
seen it. I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got like the
I'll
green.
put it in the cheeky chat.
Yeah, chuck it in the cheeky chat. The sub-only cheeky chat.
All I can see on the chat is the bloody blue Pajero.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
No, I like looking at it. $300, you should get it, mate.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
sure.
about it.
Why doesn't it start?
Apparently it has an electrical issue, and I'm not quite sure. He literally,
Okay.
I just put out a message just saying, hey, look, I'm looking for a tow car, something I could just take on the beach and stuff like that on the weekend. So I'm like, okay, I have no idea about full drives whatsoever. I know the Patrols are good. I know the Toyota Prados are good, whatever they're called, Land Cruisers, whatever.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, like, I have no clue. I just want a tow car that's cheap. And so one of my mates just sent me a message saying, hey, look, I know of a 98 auto Mitsubishi that doesn't run, has an electrical issue, and is sat for a year for $300. Do you want it? I'm like, I'll see if it runs first. So I'm going to go down there and just see if I can make it work. And if it does, then I'll give him $300 cash and see you later.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, can't really go wrong with $300. Like, there's better cars out there, not for $300.
Hopefully it's just something like a starter. Hopefully it's like a starter motor or something.
I mean, like, if it runs, it's already going to be worth more than $300 anyway. I just sell it and get a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And it's content. Like you can go and do some dumb stuff with it.
Every time I go to a drift event, all the tow cars there, bloody BA Falcons with transcoolers on them.
Yeah.
well, that's what I was thinking, because I literally have a BA Falcon sitting down in Victoria,
use
but I'm
that,
thinking
dude.
about giving it away. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
well, I mean, like, I could do it, but at the same time, I would not feel comfortable towing my Skyline with a trailer and everything on the back of my BA, because they're basically like the same weight. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I could.
I don't know.
Rolling with the wagon on the back. There's an Aussie guy. He had a VF wagon and it rolled on the trailer. He's in a Hilux.
That's Picnic Media. Yeah, he's coming on the
That's
podcast.
it.
He's coming on the
That's it,
podcast
yeah.
next week. Actually, I messaged him.
Oh,
the other day.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sick,
cool.
eh?
That's awesome.
So like, I'm not really into like the whole burnout scene, but his content's pretty good, and obviously
Yeah, he's good to watch.
That car crash was like pretty fucked up. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but yeah. So
Mhm.
yeah, I just flicked him a message, and he just said, "Yeah, I'm coming on." So I think that's next week's
Seems like a cool dude.
guest, which is awesome. Yeah. And we've I think like the last 4 episodes we've had full drive people on, so I think we need to get yeah. Adam.
Oh, not the last one.
Well-
We had Hayden on last time.
True. Yeah, he's drift. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had like three in a row that was like 4x4, and then now you, which is like a mix.
I don't even know what I am because I'm like everything.
Well, I think that's what makes it good, because it's
Yeah.
like your content's like you got your Skyline, you got your FD, you got your like the main project at the moment, which is the Patrol, and then you got a 180sx. Like it's just I think that'll be good.
Yeah, it's all over the joint.
Wait, what was
Got my
that? Sorry.
Summoner shirt on so I can get my burnout car. a Summer Nats shirt on so I can
Yeah.
get a burnout car.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, should be
that's-
fun.
When I had my SS, people wanted me to turn it into the burnout car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they frothed it. That's where like my main subs came from. But I don't know if any of those guys even watch anymore after getting the 180.
What was
Yeah.
that? You had an SS that you wanted to have a burnout car?
No, I wanted to drift it actually because it was different. Like back
Oh, okay.
3 years ago or 4 years ago when I started my channel, I just wanted to make it into a drift car. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it'd be pretty interesting, especially people wanting you to do a burnout with the SS because
Exactly.
the Australian audience for cars of that sort is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You get some interesting comments, I can assure you that.
Yeah, that's it.
I've had some interesting comments with the Falcon, and the SS I couldn't imagine would be any better.
Oh, it's yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. What?
It is interesting. The whole Commodore community and the Ford community is very interesting.
Yeah. Like
Even when I started my VL series with the Turbo LS VL series, like the commenters, I reckon they just,
You're just getting a little sprinkle of the American of the Australian culture in there, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I need to take a step back from this real quick.
you cut out.
So I'm trying to find this certain video on the June drags.
Yeah, right.
And like I'm just coming across these certain like I'm looking at the setups that are in them in like a GQ, and it's just insane. Like the turbo is like 3 times the size of my head.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally just hanging out of the bonnet, and like
crazy.
just watching them going up the hills is just ridiculous.
Yeah. I'll have to
You've
have a look
seen
at it soon.
the patrol that raced Richard Hammond in the 913 Spider. the
Yeah,
Porsche?
yeah. I was gonna say something about that.
Yeah.
Didn't that have a
Yeah, it
GTR
has
35 running gear in it?
R35 GTR running gear underneath this this GQ Patrol. Makes
Yeah.
something crazy like 2,000 horsepower or something
Yeah.
on those lines.
Something crazy. It's like nuts. I don't
And
know.
from the outside, it literally just looks like a Patrol with some drag radials on all fours. Like
Crazy.
it's so cool,
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just another level over there with
It's insane.
all the things they do.
I'm pretty sure. Can you still buy brand new GQs over there?
Really
I
is.
don't know. Probably. They're probably just sitting in like you know how
They're actually, yeah.
you know how they have like lots over there and they're just filled with like cars that are covered in dust. Like there's got to be like a brand new GQ that's never left a lot.
Still has the plastic on the seats.
Yeah.
I know, like with all the new Land Cruisers and stuff that go over there, they like literally have a button to disable the airbags. So when they go to the dunes and they like nosedive, the airbags don't come.
Yeah. Hey.
That is insane.
That's just
crazy.
a built-in
Crazy.
feature.
Just a built-in feature. We don't
But
get
gotta
that,
love
though.
it.
I'd love to go there.
Just real quick, thanks Flynn for the $5. You're a legend. Yeah, all the stuff you sent me the other day on my DMs was like inspirational and all that stuff. Thank you. And yeah, keep sharing your build with me. It's awesome. You know Flynn, Zach.
So I just had a look in club 4x4.com.au, and yes, you can actually still buy a 4.8 litre GU Patrol in the Middle East.
Wow.
Wow.
Crazy. They're still brand new showroom
That's
floor.
I wonder how much they are.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Be interesting, actually.
Let's buy one and import it over here and sell it for 200k. Stonks.
The model is called the Super Safari. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It has a center cooled fridge,
course it does.
electric leather seats, and just a whole bunch of. So it's had like a bit of an upgrade. Like it's got a whole lot of different electronic driver aids and stuff like that. And when you're doing 200k sideways up the 50-meter sand dune, you can check tire pressures easily with the onboard tire pressure system. So that's literally what it says in the article. So yeah, it has like a few new sort of things with it. But the main bit is you can still buy a 4.8 litre GU Patrol, brand new. It's had a few extra little tech things, but it's a GU Patrol. So yeah.
Damn, that's insane.
Crazy.
When did they come out?
Crazy.
How old are they?
I don't actually know.
Mark?
Let's find out.
I don't even know what years GUs are
Yeah,
or
neither do I.
GQs.
Let's have a quick look see.
So they were
GQ? A GQ?
introduced in 1997,
GQs are like
What?
and the GQ is 1988.
Damn. Just a couple of gens
Wow,
old.
there you go.
Yeah.
88, yeah.
Yeah, so they made
Crazy.
between 1988.
There was a short wheelbase GU for sale. There you go. There was a short wheelbase GU for sale in Melbourne for 57 grand. It was completely stock, automatic, and it was TB48. And yeah, it was nearly 60k. It was ridiculous. I never seen one in my
48?
life. Yeah, a short wheelbase patrol GU. Yeah,
right.
never seen one in my life.
You're right.
Yeah, it came from Saudi.
You're right.
Front-end drive though.
You know you can buy brand new short wheelbase Prados.
Yeah, those.
You know that?
They look real small. Yeah.
Yeah, they look so.
Yeah. Damn, you can buy those brand new. They probably didn't
Oh,
sell
by
enough.
the way, Mez, I have a new car for you that I think you've probably never heard about.
Yes. Go on.
Yeah, I have a brand new car. I think you probably never heard about. Have you ever heard about the 1997-1998 Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution?
I love them.
I have seen that before. Yes. Go on.
I
Explain
didn't
it.
know they existed, and I found one on car sales the other day. A Mitsubishi Pajero 1997 for $41,000.
Damn.
I didn't know they existed.
How crazy is it?
I thought there were more.
Yeah,
There's one
actually
in
doesn't
my
even-
area. There's a red one in my area, and I love it every time I see it.
Actually,
Yeah.
doesn't even seem. It doesn't even seem like too much money.
Yeah. You could buy that and just sell the 4G out of it for more.
Well, yeah, it's a 3.5 liter V6 producing 206 kilowatt. Like
Oh,
that's
what?
yeah.
It's 105 kilowatts per ton.
Love them. They look sick.
Wow.
How good?
So they're a V6, not a standard.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
348 newton meters.
Isn't that in the Mirage?
Yeah. Or a Proton Jumbuck.
I wonder if
Jumba.
I wonder if you could take the running gear out of that and put it into a different Mitzi of some
I don't
description.
know. Surely.
I don't know.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was only built for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, between 1997 and 1999, and they made 2,500 of them.
Yeah.
They had to produce something in order to meet new regulations of the Paris-Dakar Rally.
Ah.
Wow.
Classic.
So it
There's a
was-
lot of car companies.
Oh, so it was homologated. It was
Yeah.
homologated.
Base their vehicles on a.
They've been
production model.
homologated, like Group B cars.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
That's
there's-
cool.
There's
Yeah.
2,500 of them.
Wow.
Wanna
So
take it to
really,
Manchester.
41 grand does not sound like
Mm.
an unnecessary amount of money. It looks like fucking crazy.
And
Looks full
it's
on.
interesting to look at, especially like how many they had.
They do well in
produce for
Chalangi.
homologation.
It'd
And,
be
like, thinking about how many cars are only exist nowadays because they had to homologate for race cars.
Yeah.
I'd be so
Like
scared to
every
take
single
that.
Skyline ever.
I'd be so scared to take that proper forward driving though, because you'd be like,
Oh,
"Oh, I don't really want to break
stuff,
like
right.
that,
Yeah.
that body work."
Oh, you'd break so much on it.
Yeah.
Imagine just snapping that the fender mirror off. How much that would cost to replace?
It'd be absolutely sick for dunes though. Like
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's its element.
That's it. I'm buying it.
Even just the body panels, any body panel on it.
Yeah, because
They
like
look so
Yeah.
cool. I love
Like
the look of them.
Yeah, the
red
white
ones
panels
look
and stuff
sick.
like that, and yeah, it's crazy.
the 80s and 90s just made
Yeah.
cool cars.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Just
It's like a Group B car.
Flynn
Mate,
sent.
we can
They
get finance on
certainly
it.
True.
did.
Flynn just sent another $5. Thank you so much, man.
Oh,
He says
bye.
his Drift BMW is now on the ground with a new angle kit. Super stoked on how well it is coming together again now. It's
Very
awesome,
nice.
Oh
dude.
yeah, Flynn. Well done, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Flynn's a legend. He's part of Zach's channel as well most of the time, and probably a lot of other channels.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does
Um,
the rounds. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
While I'm just talking about that, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the channel members who support the podcast and obviously the channel.
Awesome.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you now, which is
7.
insane. Yeah, 7 members, which is cool. We have Siquan, Mondi28. We got Zach Boldy. We got Ginge245. We got Alex, and we got Tom Greensmith, and we got Tex
Amazing.
Minchin. You guys are all legends. If you don't know what it is, it's pretty much you click the link above or below next to the sub button, and you can support the channel, and you get those cool little emblems next to your name when you're chatting, and it pretty much explains it in the membership tab. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to give that little spiel because I forgot to do it at the start. Oh, I'm starving. What are you getting for dinner, Adam, when you go out for the first time?
Oh, mate, I only ever order one thing from Nando's, and I've forgotten what that is because
BLT.
that's been so
Has
long.
to be a BLT. Has to be a BLT.
And I don't know. I'll know it when I see it, but you got to get it in a wrap. I know that.
Oh,
Yep, hot sauce,
oh,
peri
yeah.
chips.
Classic rap.
Yeah, yeah.
Making me hungry. Oh my god, I'm so hungry.
Yeah,
I am starving.
Same. I'm so hungry. Oh.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said. Did I say that before the podcast? That I was waiting for.
Yeah, you're waiting for your food, got delivered somewhere else.
Yeah. So my
Stitched up.
food, right, got delivered somewhere else. I got stitched up.
Yeah.
Someone's probably just taken it and gone, yeah,
Someone's seen a
free
Nando's
dinner.
out the front of their door and gone, score.
It's mad.
Oh, I'm pissed off. Anyways, I got a refund, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's all matters.
You're
That's all
sweet.
that matters. That's all that matters.
Could you just, if it gets delivered to you though, could you just say it didn't get delivered?
Yeah. I've got like evidence as well because they take a picture of like where they leave it,
yeah.
and it was not that's my door at all.
I don't really order food to get delivered. It costs too much money.
Yeah. It's not bad when you have housemates and like you
Really
just
does.
split the delivery.
Yeah.
but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was crazy. I think Bathurst weekend, me and Max decided to get a zinger box each because literally it's illegal to get anything else whatsoever.
Yeah,
For Bathurst
exactly.
weekend,
Yeah.
cost us $40 to get it
40?
delivered 10 minutes down the road for 2 box meals.
Holy crap!
Could not believe it. It was worth it though.
Zing on.
It would have.
I got the same old greasy chicken I do every time. It was absolutely disgusting, and it was so worth it.
$40. That's crazy.
Oh.
Hang on,
Okay.
hang on.
So we got a question in chat.
Hang on, boys.
And real quick, Flynn actually just became a member, so you're
Yeah,
a legend.
big ups, Flynn.
Thank you, Flynn. Yeah, straight away after I said that. Also,
Yeah.
Alex just donated $8,
Whoa.
saying, "Love the podcast. Can you talk about what happened with the Troopy, Adam? Cheers."
Yeah, boy.
He's getting the zinger box wrapped.
Well, lots of things have happened with the Troopy over lockdown, which will be explained in the next video.
Yes.
But
yes.
I'll tell you anyway because you're here. So, where do I start? I don't even know. So,
Sounds depressing already.
it's been an expensive lockdown. I put a new clutch in it, probably like a month ago, and then it started getting stuck in fifth gear for some reason. So I took it in to get the gearbox fixed, obviously, and then they looked at it and they were like, "Oh, look, it's pretty bad condition, and the transfer case is pretty bad as well." So it's got a brand new gearbox and transfer case out of an FZ, so the petrol version of my car. It's actually slightly stronger than the one that was in it.
Cool.
So it's all brand new and shiny underneath, which hasn't been said anywhere. So that was like the big cost, obviously, because like the whole drive line basically is brand new now. And then I just released a video about the Razzler bar work. So it's got rear scrub bars and a rear bar now with like spare wheel carrier and jerry can holder and whatnot. And then it also got a 2-inch lift.
Wow.
So just Lavelle springs in the front and it's got parabolics in the rear now, which are really good. What else has happened to it? It's got a roof rack now.
It actually looks sick. If you haven't gone and like watched the video or seen the latest Instagram post, it's
It looks a lot better now. I will definitely say that because
I'm gonna have
it
a
was
look right now.
it was always low because it was stock height.
Yeah.
Like it was stock suspension. It was 20-year-old SAG stock suspension. So then when I put the 2-inch lift kit in it, everyone's like, "Are you sure that's a 2-inch kit?" Because it is way higher. And I double checked all the parts numbers, and it's all 2-inch. So it raised
right.
it. It probably raised it like just about 3 inches
Wow,
from what it was.
Damn.
But it's 2-inch from stock.
Yeah.
So
Looks thick.
yeah, it looks
Okay.
massive
So
now.
good.
It is in need of new tires. The Razors have done a few kilometers, so
Yeah.
I think they've done like 35,000,
Yeah.
which is a lot for
That's
a
a
mud
lot.
train
Yeah.
that gets driven pretty
Every
hard.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on the tracks.
So as much as it's like super nice to drive now with all the new gearbox and everything, it's hurt. It's hurt the bank account. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. and now I just know that it won't break. So and it
Yeah,
drives awesome.
it'll be
now,
awesome,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
Cars, man.
Yeah.
Thick.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, no, we can't put big lift and tires on. So technically that photo on my Instagram that I just put up, that is the highest and biggest tires I can go legally. 'Cause they're
Legally.
33s legally.
Right.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Exactly.
Oh, you said high clearance plates. I haven't got
Legally.
them yet. I'm about.
Then there's me
I'm
on
gonna-
37s.
I'm about to place an order for high clearance plates because they're still like $750.
Damn.
And then I need to get 2-inch extended
Alright.
shackles as well, so I'll do that at the same time.
I actually have to order my lift as well. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to
Got
go with.
Hilux on 38s in the States. That'd be massive.
Damn. What? That's,
I'm looking this up.
yeah. Can you send that into my Instagram,
On 40s.
Backroads Drifter?
What Hilux?
Yeah, I want
It's
to know. what it is.
I can't even remember. It's like a 1980s one, but it's engineered with a 308.
All right.
Yeah, right.
It's on my channel. It's like Ls1 something, but it's a solid axle
Yeah.
on 40s, and it's ridiculous. It's engineered. It's you
Like
got a
an-
$1,500.
Yeah, right. Like an
Right.
Ls1 or something.
Yeah, like a 106. It's just single cab. Yeah, tray
Yeah.
on the back. It's ridiculous.
And it's got 38s on it. Or are we talking about someone else?
40s.
40s. My God, that would be.
Massive.
What? I was
Jeez.
just looking at 38s and it looked like a monster truck. What?
Well, 40s on that car would be like ginormous.
Well, yeah, what the
This thing's stupid.
Don't you see it?
Whoa.
That's next to my mate's
Dude.
Hilux on 33s.
What is that? That is monster truck level.
Yeah,
93
Silly.
pickup.
Wow.
that's on LPG as well.
So it's a 93 pickup, but apparently that's what a Hilux would be for everywhere else because I think America
Yeah, right.
changed the names, yeah?
Yeah, it's all confusing.
Um,
Alex asked a question, didn't he? Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah, of
Superior or
course.
J-Max. I'm gonna go J-Max. Because I looked at just from my perspective of the designs. I think the J-Max design is better because just the way that the angles are and it just looks stronger and it's only $50 more. And
Yeah.
it just looks better. So that like they're both made out of billet and like they would both work. I just think that the J-Max one might be a bit smoother because the Superior one, it's kind of like, say your leaf spring is like coming towards me like that. The Superior one seems very flat like that, whereas the J-Max one has like wings on the side, so it would actually slide off rocks and everything. That was
Yeah,
my main decision with it. And then the J-Max doesn't use U-bolts anymore. It's actually got 4 massive bolts that bolted on, whereas the Superior one still uses U-bolts. I don't know. It's just the little things. But yeah, I'm thinking of just going J-Max. It is slightly more expensive, but it's a lot of money for some plates, to be honest. Like if you can make your own, you're probably just better off making your own.
yeah.
Oh my god, that fucking Falcon on 40s is making me laugh. Falcon on 40. Zach put in the chat.
How good.
Yeah.
If you're looking at ideas on what to do with that $100 V8
It's up on the
AQ,
screen now, just so people know what. That's massive. What is that?
Don't tempt me.
How do you even
I've got-
fit that?
I've got 37s outside with
Oh,
beadlocks too,
dude.
so I can whack them on it.
Oh god.
It looks so cool though. I love
Yeah.
it. It would proper struggle to turn the tires.
Oh
though.
yeah.
Screams redneck. I love it.
Yeah. My friend Cam has a sick. I think it's a Land Cruiser. Yeah, it's like one of those smaller ones.
do it.
It's like the smaller Land Cruiser. That one.
Do it.
Yeah.
It looks sick, but it has an L67 supercharged in it. Which, if you don't know what that is, that's like an older Commodore engine, right? Mark, you know that stuff more than me. But yeah, pretty much it's a V.
Alotech? Yeah.
Yeah,
Ecotech.
Ecotech supercharged. It's pretty cool.
What is Zach laughing at?
I don't know what I.
He's
Zach's
like
just
lag
lagging in
laughing.
his own little box of emotions. Like he's like.
Yeah, Alex said search up Swampy.
Lag laughing.
Yeah.
Alex said search up Swampy from All for Adventure. I have
Zach's
seen that.
frozen in mine.
It's very cool.
This is probably where Zach just drops out because his internet's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what is-
Swampy from All for
Oh,
Adventure.
mine's terrible too.
Just
Don't
huge.
worry, man.
Yeah, it's all good. My internet's probably like it's so good. Wherever I am right now in Mount Waverley it's the best internet I've ever had. I can upload like a 10-minute video in about 5 minutes, like probably quicker. And like
You're
obviously
right.
streaming is just so good. I can stream and all of my housemates can still play games and do all that stuff. There goes Zach.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, we got lucky. Like real lucky.
There he goes.
Yeah. He drops out just in time as well because we've been
That's
on
awesome.
for about an hour.
Yeah.
And I know Adam has to go because he's scheduled in a dinner date with the boys.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Have you got anything left you want to say, Mark?
Wait.
Before we end it.
Ooh. Well,
Plug
he's
it.
back.
Plug your socials.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, he's in fu-
yeah,
he's in
he's
Oh,
still
Sorry,
lagging.
boys, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, right.
I'm back.
Am I lagging or am I good?
No, it's
Oh,
it's,
no,
it's
you're
good.
right.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, yeah. No, I just thank you so much for having me on, man. I appreciate the offer and come on and meet some other guys that I love watching. I love watching Adam. I love watching Zach. Watching them both for a long time.
Yeah.
And hope to one day meet them both. And yourself,
Yeah, well,
meet you in person.
100%, man.
good to meet
I'm
ya.
keen.
Yeah.
Maybe
Hey,
we
man.
can sort something out with this $100 Falcon.
Oh,
Yes, we have
Even
to
get me
make that
started.
happen.
you know what? Because we've been talking about it, I might go pick it up on the weekend.
Oh, look out.
I'll do it for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be a sick collab. We'll get
Just
it.
for
Yeah,
research purposes anyway, what's your mate's name?
Steve.
Oh,
Just Steve.
God.
Good
Oh,
luck,
I'll
bud.
find him, don't stress.
Type in Steve.
So I don't know if the title has corrected itself, but it's not. It's Marc180sx for the YouTube channel and all other socials, isn't it? Because
yeah, pretty much.
It did
pretty
say
much.
190, like a
190, yes. Yeah, 190 is probably like the new Sylvia. It's going to come out in 2022.
so, yeah, definitely go check out the
With a
Ls1
1.9
patrol
litre
build
naturally
if you haven't.
aspirated.
Oh, CA19.
Yeah, probably. Not
But
turbo.
yeah, thanks a million for having me on. It's been
Nah,
an absolute
thanks.
blast.
Thanks for
Yeah, it's
coming
good to
on.
talk to you.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nice meeting you, and hopefully we can all start, catching up soon because Melbourne is finished. Well,
Yes.
finished lockdown.
We are
anyway.
getting there.
Real quick, thank you to all the new members and all the donators.
I'm so
as well.
keen.
You
I'm so
guys-
keen.
You guys are legends. You keep the podcast going. Next week we have Picnic Media coming on. I don't actually know his real name. I'll have to ask him. But that stuff happens sometimes when everyone has like an online name,
When it gets like a little bit too late, you're like, oh, what's your name?
Yeah, you're like, oh, yeah.
Do people
Like-
on the Mezzarino channel know your real name too?
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
they wouldn't actually know your actual name.
They know.
Wow.
They know Mez,
Interesting.
but they wouldn't know my real name unless they had me on like Facebook.
Do they know
Yeah.
your real name, Zach?
Yeah, are you even Zach?
I don't know. Am I even bald?
I know your last
I
name.
don't
My real name even.
Imposter.
know.
Imposter.
My Facebook name isn't actually my real name either, so it doesn't really matter.
What if Baldy isn't your last name though?
No. Neither is James.
Oh, good one.
People aren't finding me, man.
Yeah.
Ninja.
Oh god.
That's it.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks for coming on, boys, and thanks for coming back, being my co-host every week.
That's all good.
Yeah.
No workers, man.
Let's go raid James Nolan's latest Instagram post and say why weren't you on the podcast?
A pleasure.
I'm just gonna go to Nando's.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Oh,
starving.
yes.
I'm so
Nando's.
hungry.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Thanks so much, chat, and we'll see you guys next week, Thursday, 6 p.m. Bye.
See you later, guys.
See ya.
And alrighty.